ANC Youth League President Julius Malema calls on his supporters to stop burning T-shirts with President Jacob Zuma's face on them. And Parliament has been told that there are signs that South Africa could be entering another period of high food inflation. I'm Richard Brooks. ANC Youth League President Julius Malema has called on his supporters to stop burning T-shirts with President Jacob Zuma's face on them and refrain from attacking journalists. Malema addressed a crowd of angry supporters during a break in his disciplinary hearing at the ANC headquarters in downtown Johannesburg. Police had been battling the whole day to control violent protesters outside Luthuli House. Malema is currently appearing before the ANC's disciplinary committee on a number of charges. Edwin Nitsidi reports.
Malema was greeted with a huge round of applause by hundreds of his supporters here. In his address, Malema called on his supporters to respect the ANC's DC processes. He also thanked ANC members for coming in their members outside the ANC headquarters to support him. He further condemned this afternoon's violent behavior by members, saying it's work of elements. Meanwhile, Malema's supporters are slowly dispersing here. Edwin and Sidi, reporting live for SABC News outside the Luthuli House in Johannesburg.
29 Gauteng schools were disrupted, allegedly by COSAS members, forcing learners to attend ANC Youth League President Julius Malema's disciplinary hearing in Johannesburg. Hundreds of learners showed up at the hearing during school hours, and it's since emerged that they were hauled out of school. Basic Education Department spokesperson Panyaza Lesufi says the names of those who disrupted schools are known, and they can expect law enforcement agencies to deal with them.
As I said, we've zeroed in those that we know are culprits. They're potential culprits that normally do these things when there are this kind of events. So we knew where to look at. And unfortunately, they fell nicely in our trap. And we have no choice but to hand over to law enforcement agencies to deal with them. We will never be a mercy on them. Definitely. Not this time.
4 people have died and 50 others were injured. That's after a bus driver lost control, causing the vehicle to plunge off Petronella Bridge on the N1 North, close to the Carousel Casino. Tshwane Metro Police spokesperson Charmaine Lawrence says it seems that the front tyre of the bus burst. Lawrence says the accident has caused major traffic problems.
On the N1 North, both lanes are closed, so the traffic are diverted to the N1 South. So the traffic are basically travelling contraflow.
Parliament has been told that there are signs that South Africa could be entering another period of high food inflation. National Agricultural Marketing Council researcher Andre Uester has told the Agriculture Portfolio Committee that after a period of relatively low increases, food prices have recently risen much faster than inflation. Uester says a lot will depend on the forthcoming planting season for farmers.
Whether farmers will plant the same amount of land with maize will also affect this particular situation. In some other crops like wheat, our local prices are derived from the international market because we're a net importer of wheat. So the transmission of international prices to our local prices are also determined by our ability to produce sufficient food locally versus the importation of food.
Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak, Option 1.